This is the current trajectory of the non-alcoholic beer market. We are looking at a move toward a $25 billion valuation, a space currently dominated by global corporate giants with massive multinational reach. Easy Does It entered this space from a completely different angle. It's an authentic alternative founded by professional skateboarder Erik Ellington, whose 11-year sobriety journey serves as the brand's core DNA. To back up that cultural legitimacy, the product is built on a 65-calorie recipe, engineered with master brewer Gabe Fletcher, ensuring the taste profile matches the standards of a traditional American lager. In a market where corporate competitors can outspend everyone else on generic advertising, an independent brand has to rely on DIY authenticity to find its audience. That strategy led to a major operational win, securing placement in 50 major Southern California retail chains, including Albertsons, Vons, and BevMo. But physical distribution is only the first step. Once a can is on the shelf, it is competing for attention against hundreds of established brands that have been there for decades. Without a high-velocity awareness campaign targeting the specific neighborhoods where the product is stocked, smaller brands are easily buried by the massive ad budgets of their corporate rivals. This creates a difficult strategic question. How can Easy Does It announce its arrival across Southern California while keeping its carefree, not careless soul intact? Survival in retail requires a localized digital engine, something that creates high-frequency signals that corporatized marketing simply cannot replicate. That solution is being engineered in San Pedro at Voxel Micro Video Labs. Unlike traditional studios that focus on aesthetic appeal, Voxel operates on a strict ROI-driven model designed specifically to solve the retail awareness problem. At the center of their operation is the Global Leader Suite, a 4-camera, 4K setup optimized to capture high-resolution, long-form podcast storytelling. Placing icons from the skate and DIY scenes in this premium setting leverages their established cultural cachet to build undeniable industry authority for the brand. Standard marketing videos see massive drop-off in the first seconds because they feel like ads. But Voxel's fly-on-the-wall conversations with credible figures achieve an 85% retention rate. Viewers stay because they're invested in the story. However, even the best 2-hour podcast has a limitation. It is too broad to drive a consumer to a specific local grocery store on a Tuesday afternoon. Authority is useless unless converted into high-frequency signals that move physical product off the shelf. Voxel solves this through their Velocity Starter Pod, which slices a single long-form conversation into dozens of shareable microvideos. These are deployed across social feeds, acting as localized digital billboards, pushing viewers directly to stores in their vicinity. Saturating a specific geographic radius with this level of frequency is what drives a 300% spike in brand recognition. By hitting the same audience with different angles every day, the product becomes impossible to ignore. Because Voxel is local to the South Bay, their proximity to the market allows them to deliver these assets 50% faster than traditional agencies. This ensures marketing velocity matches the speed of the physical retail rollout, leaving no shelf space unsupported. It all comes together in one consumer journey. A user stops scrolling when they encounter a credible, unscripted moment from Erik Ellington on their feed. That engagement translates into immediate action. The consumer walks into a local store and pulls a 6-pack off the shelf. This creates a tactical advantage that global corporate giants cannot match. They may have larger total budgets, but they cannot pivot their messaging to a specific South Bay neighborhood with this kind of localized precision. Voxel's infrastructure turns Easy Does It into more than a supplier. It becomes its own media channel, controlling the narrative and the audience directly. By partnering with Voxel Micro Video Labs, Easy Does It ensures that every new retail shelf they occupy is instantly supported by a massive, highly engaged digital audience ready to buy.